Hello, my beautiful Taurus. Welcome to my channel. This is your favorite fortune teller, Divine Light. Today I'm going to do a financial forecast. Money, career, school related, any material things that you're actually looking after. We're going to look into that. This reading is intended for Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you have any of those in your chart, it might actually resonate with you. I will also leave a link up here and in the description box below. If you would like a private reading from me, you can go ahead and book your reading from there. I will also start pulling your cards right away, and then at the end we're going to read them. We have Archangel Raphael coming for you, and the affirmation is, I connect with my inner wisdom here. We have the endurance with a rock coming here as element overall this month. And the spirit animal is camel. Camels are resilient actually. Okay, and jump in right away. Let's see what's coming your way. I also want to remind you, if you haven't probably watching my videos for a while, maybe you haven't subscribed already. If you're enjoying these videos, don't forget to hit subscribe and become a member of this beautiful soul community. Subscription is free. You can unsubscribe anytime you want. And it's your first time here, welcome. Enjoy your reading. I see number 8 here right away. It's under a teddy bear. Teddy bear can be symbolizing your energy as well, because Taurus tend to have that energy of teddy bear, of that loving, supportive, also like a strong energy. And number 8 that you're standing on probably represents the opportunity of financial security. 8 is all about richness, consistency, karma, giving and receiving, material satisfaction. Also, it looks like the symbol of eternity. When you flip it, whatever it is that you're actually going to touch will turn into gold, basically. If you have an idea, I see legal paper. This can be a contract offer coming your way, or maybe a CV that you're sending out is going to actually have something in return. It's like a major jackpot moment here. And let me tell you, I didn't see all of this in the other readings. Good energies, but I didn't see that you're standing on 8. And also there's another person here. In one angle, it looks like a human being. Their hair is actually flowing in the wind. Someone wearing a hat, can be an official personality who actually needs you. Maybe this is the job offer, or this is the thing that you apply. You're going to come back right away and say, you know what? We need someone exactly like you are. Come here. Or it can be a family member who's going to require your help. And in return, you're going to get some. I said family, doesn't have to be bloodline, can be chosen families, okay? And on the other hand, I see here, when you look at this angle, this actually looks like the camel here showing up. Camel indicates resilience. So your energy, your resilience is very important here, because you're taking this 8 from the bottom and you're carrying to the top here. You might be actually handed over a project. I see legal paper here within the first week. That you're going to carry to a really high space, really high place, which will bring you another offer, bring you another opportunity, another contract here. Now, if you're freelancing, maybe you have a product, you have a service that you're giving to people. This can also be like one-time trial thing that you're going to offer, which will be so satisfying for the people that are taking the service. They're actually going to come back twice again with a higher thing, higher offer, a higher paying opportunity. If you're maybe retired, you're planning to retire, this can be even the final thing. Maybe you're calculating your retirement in a certain way, but it is going to turn out to be something much better, much bigger, okay? Expect some great things happening within the first couple weeks. The second week here, I see a cup, so I'm gonna say it as I see it, because I see here there's like a little baby devil holding this trident here. So the third week, you might get something. Maybe you're gonna get back to back good things happening. But the third week, you might be in the same energy, but there might be some negative things. Negative energy is also showing up here. So be aware of that. Something that actually seems like so good to be true might not be true, okay? So be very mindful and discerning of those kind of situations as well. I see that you're aware of that though. You have in your hand, you have like a plane or something. Plane, you're looking backwards, looking into plane. Plane can be a travel opportunity. Plane can be something, a trip that you have done in the past. Maybe that is going to have a flashback for you. Some memories will going to be flood in. Or like the plane can be also another opportunity in the air. You're not going to even pay attention to this person coming up with the offer. You're just going to look for other solid things. And yeah, but still this person's in front of you and there's a connection between you. This can be someone who's actually coming with a referral. That's why you can trust it. But I feel like you're not going to fall into it. You're going to just move on. You're just going to say, you know what, okay, well, I'll call you later. And I see you're moving on from that situation here. I know it sounds really specific. This can even be like they're actually like people, investment opportunities and stuff like that showing up. Like be very mindful of those things, okay? Make sure the people that you're working with or the people that are coming to you with an offer are solid people, because it has this energy. I also here see a golden egg that you're actually nurturing, you're looking at. And there's a person inside of this. Can be you. Maybe you are putting yourself inside of a cocoon and cultivating and maybe festering. Maybe you have a good idea or a skill that you're not really putting into work, but you're going to have some relaxation towards the end of the August, and probably you're going to start to actually take steps towards it. Another thing I want to mention is Mercury will be in retrograde in August, between 4th and 27th. So the dates might be changing, but it is going to be overall August. So Mercury controls communication, social relationships, understandings. Today being socializing with people, having friends, the communication with your friends and connections. So if you're having a little bit break, or maybe the miscommunication is happening during those timelines, know that's not because like there's like you might be feeling something is off, but because of the Mercury that can be happening, okay? So be aware of that. And if something that you maybe say without desiring, or you hear something that you don't like to hear, can be caused by that, okay? It doesn't mean like maybe you get a first rejection from something during this timeline. Don't think of it like, okay, this is the end all be all, but know that maybe it's because of this kind of planetary things are affecting the energies as well. Because like this, when people tell me like I don't believe all of those things, and like the moon is affecting all the water on this planet, okay? How come like the other things are not going to affect our bodies, our energies? You know, that's how I think. So I don't know if like if you're not believing in, then you have a great communications throughout the month. But if you're having miscommunications, know that. And the golden egg, I feel like, because golden egg is your optimum creative moments, manifesting your heart's desires, or maybe going after your dreams. So you're gonna have the chance for that. I see a letter E. This can be the first name or the last name of someone who's gonna give you the support that you need. So if you come across and receive help from people, even if you're not good with them, in the meantime, you know, get the help, use that. Let's see what's happening in your plate now. If you have a question, desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I see here again the moon is showing up here. Moon is intuition. Your intuition will guide you. Your desire coming really fast. I didn't even have to flip second time. It's going to be a good month for you here. The first half of the month, you're not going to have much of a communication with people, okay? I see here, like I said, in the beginning, you're going to get an offer. You're talking to one person here. And then the other half, I see people are showing up. And it seems like here, it is actually approving here. The second half, the people are showing up. I see a grumpy personality here in your heart space. This can be someone, maybe the one that is coming up with the idea, the offer that is not really going to have a background. Okay, be mindful of that, aware of that. I see here there's a 3 years of joy along the way. Maybe third week, fourth week, you might receive a very good news, which will give you a lot of pleasure. Your aura is intact, but it's a little shrinking. You might be a little bit in a tight spaces, maybe closed spaces throughout the month. That can put you in like a little darker mood. Be aware of that. But like maybe in small offices and spaces like that. but it is actually lighting up. It's going to be, you're going to have more space towards the end of the month. You're going to be expanding into beautiful, like larger spaces maybe. This can be about moving. If you're looking for a new home, maybe if you're in a smaller space, it is going to expand. You're going to get the chance to move into a larger space, okay? Towards the end of the month, if you're looking for actively a new space for yourself. This can be like physical or mentally expanding as well. I'm using here, this tarot deck is beautiful actually, the Tarot of Mystical Moments. Let's see what's the message of tarot for you. Let's see. In the first week, we have the High Priestess coming here. The waters that we see indicates her knowledge, her intuition. You might receive some intuitive guidance. With the crescent moon indicates legal accomplishment. When you follow that guidance, you can actually get some legal accomplishment, contracts. And also, she's extremely knowledgeable. It doesn't matter if the male or female. It's about your feminine side, your knowledge, your inner knowing will guide you towards the opportunities, and you're going to be able to actually express that knowledge that you have, the experience that you have gained along the way. It is going to be the timeline for you to express that. Second week, you might be with the Ace of Wands jumping into a new adventure. This can be a career related, school related. She's holding a book, and if you're being guided towards this opportunity, this adventure. Basically, this can be a new school name popping up in your like ads, like the ads coming in front of you all the time. This can be a company that you keep having, like maybe the messages from this company keep popping in your LinkedIn and you haven't applied yet. Go ahead, maybe it's time to do that. Or if you're retired and you're wanting to go on an adventure, travel the world, and maybe you're gonna come across a cheap cruise, or even like maybe there are travels actually, companies take you like for a week, like the travel of Italy, like 3 different cities and stuff like that. If you keep coming across that and you really want to have that, can be the, this new adventure, the opportunity is going to come forth within the second week. 5 of Swords is all about winning at all costs. The third week, 5 of Swords actually showed up here. The energy is something like energy of the card is something that I've never seen before. So we see a couple after a struggle. The man has lost the fight and turned himself away into the shadows. He's mentally wounded and his hurt feelings have been mended with 5 scarlet stitches. The woman won the fight and stands in spotlight. She's wearing a red dress, which symbolizes drama and emotional conflict the fight was about. In one hand, she holds a fragment of her opponent's wounds. That's what it is. In the other hand, she holds a larger flower symbolizing her triumph. The flower hides half of her face, indicating that she has not played fair and wanted to win at all costs, no matter how much pain she caused. So this can be the third week. You might find yourself into that kind of situation that somebody is actually trying to play it shady and maybe trying to win at all costs. So be aware of that. If you do not step into the drama, you can avoid it. But if you're into it already, you can actually like if you can like step away from it, go ahead and step away from it. And this can also be you have like a certain goal in your mind and you want to go after it at all costs. Know that like it can cost you a lot. Let the things to like flow easier. Now I can understand why I connect with my inner wisdom came forth as with the High Priestess. High Priestess is a very knowledgeable, wise woman. She has a good intuition. Women, men, doesn't matter, but it is about like connecting with the intuition. So if you make your choices right in a right way, in a mindful way, you don't have to be like creating the situation. Within the fourth week, we have the Empress energy. This is Taurus actually. So this is time to act, time to go after your creative endeavors, expressing who you are in a loving way. It doesn't matter male or female. Empress is creative. She's creating something. So instead of forcing a relationship that doesn't work, a work that doesn't work, but that's not what I'm saying. I never say that, okay, you need to just walk out of, hit the door, like slam the door and just leave where you are. I'd never recommend that. That actually creates more tension. Just, you know, start to plan out. Start to say, you know what, this place is not for me. So I'm going to go into a new adventure. Let me start to plan this new adventure, okay? And along the way, you might face with some dramatic people, but if you keep your creative and loving energy intact, you're going to be actually in a very good place, very good leading, strong space, okay? You're not going to be falling victim to other people's drama. Let's see what Archangel Raphael actually tells you here. Archangel Raphael works on the golden ray, drawing wisdom from source. Ask him to illuminate you and help you to connect with your own deep knowing. He will also help you to learn and absorb the information. So if you are studying or involved in any form of education, divine assistance is available to you now. Call on Archangel Raphael for direction and strength. He will help you to remove negativity and become open-minded, clear, and wise. The angels remind you it is time for you to wear a golden cloak of wisdom. So visualize yourself surrounded in golden light and be wise. Affirmation: I connect with my inner wisdom. So you're probably being guided towards your higher good already, highest good. So ask and you shall receive. We have the endurance, the rock. All the elements here just reminds me of earth energy, that you should be like grounding yourself with that. Let's see. We have number 20. 2 is partnership actually, and peace and balance. Endurance: look for the groundedness in a chaotic situation. The element is earth. Exactly. Be patient. Slow and steady is the way to success. The obstacle is sometimes the way through. Do not be discouraged by slow progression, as long as progression is being made, okay? Even if you don't see it with your eyes right away, it basically tells you that there's always something happening on the background. God is the creator energy, is orchestrating everything for you. Just have a clear intention. Having intention, this is also earth sign. No, it's fire actually. No, I'm sorry. It's fire. Okay, camel. Fire is good. Fire, Ace of Wands is fire, meaning new adventure. Resourceful, independent, knows oneself. That's basically earth energy. Earth, like Queen of Pentacles energy. But again, this is a different deck. Okay, even in the face of excess heat, judgment, or anger, the camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situation. The camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance, fire and water, and being responsible for one's own reactions. The camel is a wonderful traveler and is especially fond of trips and to faraway lands. This can be also another symbol sign for you. If you want to go travel, live in another country, and if you're hesitant, this can be actually with the Ace of Wands energy here, saying that, yeah, it is an opportunity, like the opportunity will present itself, but you need to just hit the road, pack it up, and just start to look for the pathway to go that places. When you're in balance, you can feel throughout the month, calm, content, sparkles in your eyes. But when you're out of balance, you get dehydrated and you can lack vitality. Okay, to bring into balance, a pilgrimage is the advice coming here. So I mean, I feel like if you really want that kind of like travel, leave the drama behind, you can just start to do things in a grounded, one step at a time way. That's like the message coming here. Okay, all right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.